Yo, what is up, Xposure World TV? Tonight we are here with the one and only sace6 and Noah Thomas. Give it up for these guys. How you guys been?
We're good.
We're good. Speak up, Sachi. We can't hear you, man.
We're good.
Hey, give hype man Noah the mic real quick. Tell us how you say we're good on stage.
On stage.
On stage.
That's what I'd say.
That's how you say. Okay, fire. So, what you guys been up to, music-wise? What we got going on?
Music-wise, we've been cranking out jammers, making the best shit, personally, we've ever made.
Really?
Yes. It's my favorite stuff we've ever done.
Yeah, because you guys just played.
Super stinky, heavy riffing. Yep. Super
Stinky,
stinky, heavy riffing.
Fire.
Super fucking runny vocals, the huge. But
Yeah.
on a
Little heartthrob.
He hasn't showered in a week. Yeah.
That's like kind of a normal
I
thing
just feel like we
you have
took
to
everything
do.
that we were doing and just like pushed it on like a crazy scale.
Yeah.
Like it feels very like mature from what we were doing to like what we are making now. Just feels incredible.
You saying corner's immature, bro?
Yes.
Damn. Sorry, guys. All right, cut the interview. Just kidding. Yeah. So how did you guys meet? And like, because I met you first, and then I met you later on, and you guys kind of met when, like, what time frame and how?
We met like 2020. I had moved to Bushwick in New York. I was engineering out of a few studios there, and our homie met up with one of the kids I was living with at the time, and then came to the studio I was working at with him and all of our other homies. And then we just met, and like literally 2 months later, I moved to LA with him. Like,
really?
Yeah, it was like that fast. I was like, all right, I'm fucking with you guys. I'm out.
So you guys met, and then when did you guys start doing music? Was it 2020 also, or?
20. No, it was like the end of 2020. Yeah.
Okay.
Because we were still living in New York at the time. Yeah. 2020.
We came out here and we fucking grinded that shit.
Yerp. That'd be 4 years out here.
Yeah.
4 years.
Yeah.
Right. I see. Mine's been about 5.
Crazy.
Yeah. But you guys just played a Thanksgiving show. Dude, what happened to your drummer, bro? I heard he was puking or something.
He had food poisoning, and then we had Thanksgiving the next day, and we filled him up with some good food. Noah made his famous mac and cheese.
Hey, 10 out of 10. I was there.
Listen,
10 out of
a
10.
block of Gruyere, a block of soft cheddar.
Hey, don't give it out. Yeah, don't.
Truffle oil, black truffle oil.
We're muting all of this.
Also, freshly grate your Parmesan. Don't get regular store-bought Parmesan. Also, if it's not Locatelli, it's not real. It's Parmesan, but it's not real Pecorino Romano. Just saying.
Can't believe it's not. Facts.
I have no idea what he said, but we're gonna drop a Xposure World cookbook, and that's gonna be in it.
That would be hard.
That'd be sick.
I'll be in the kitchen sweating, mustache hair and everything.
Do you just drop a couple of those in the? Yeah, sell that shit.
That's the sauce.
That's the secret sauce.
That's the sauce. He puts that.
Just starts like mixing it by itself. Crazy. So, rumor has it that y'all are like maybe forming like a super duo, or what's going on here?
So I feel like personally, it's less of like the forming of a super duo. I think that it's always been this way.
Agreed.
Like from the jump of like us making music together, it has always felt like this, that we are one. So it's like, what better to do than actually make it like that?
Yep.
And personally, this has never felt like a solo project to me because I haven't done this alone.
Yeah.
It's always been him next to me, beside me, making the music, writing it, producing it,
mic.
whatever
Get
else.
the fuck up.
Yeah, playing live, like we've been doing it together for so long now that it just like makes sense to merge it together. And so for those of you who aren't really sure what we're talking about, sace6 is now Noah and myself.
Cha-ching.
So yes.
Yeah. A round of applause for that.
Listen, he liked it. He put a ring on it. That's all I gotta say.
So yeah, now okay.
face.
So you guys got any tours or any festivals coming up, or what's going on with that?
We have tours that we can't announce because they're not announced yet, and other shows that we can't announce because they're not announced yet.
Boo!
But yes, 2025 is It's gonna be a very fucking sick year for shows, the coolest shows we've ever done, and I'm very excited for it.
You guys have a show.
It's gonna be hard to beat some of these shows that we played this year, but
Facts.
I have faith that
Facts.
2025 will do us right.
What was you guys have a show in like a couple days, don't you?
What?
Wait. Oh shit.
Oh my god. Okay, like 2 weeks.
Okay, I was like, wait, is that
Couple days is crazy.
If we did, we're fucking dropping it. Like, no way.
Yeah. Couple days is crazy. Okay, so like in around 2 weeks from now.
That's a couple days in LA time.
I guess so, yeah. We'll be heading over to Nashville to play a Ceremony Festival, and the lineup is stacked with like all of our friends, all of our favorite artists, and it's gonna be such a fucking fun time festival show. It's gonna be incredible.
Sick.
Yeah.
Nashville, right?
Yeah, Nashville, Tennessee.
Wish I could be there. Rip.
You should come, man.
I'm surprised they didn't do it in LA. Like that lineup.
I feel like it was really cool
Everybody
to.
from LA and Nashville.
It's everybody from LA and
I
Nashville,
know,
and I
yeah.
feel like it was really cool to bring LA
Literally,
to
there's
Nashville.
Like 4 people from Nashville.
Yeah.
On that fucking bill. Everybody else is from LA.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're
It was
bringing
like, yeah, because
LA to
like,
Nashville?
I mean, okay, realistically, I feel like, yeah, like if they did that show here, everyone would be gone for Christmas.
Also, everyone will be standing like this. LA crowd, I'm looking at you.
Hey, but if Ethan's in the crowd though, you know he gonna be going crazy.
Nobody's safe.
Yeah.
Dude, I have the video. I have the video of him from my release show.
Yeah.
And like I start with gnashing teeth, and before even the first hit, he just he like jumps on stage and looks around like a fucking rabid raccoon. Just looks at the first clumping of people, just fucking jumps. I was like, holy shit, dude.
Dude, he told me, he was like, before your set, he's like jumping up and down. He's like, let's go already.
He's
Gnashing
so sick,
teeth,
dude.
bro.
Yeah, I wish there was more of that.
Shout
I
out
love him
Ethan,
for
Mosh
that.
Pit Man, bro. You
Dude,
a legend.
there's a video of Jay from Unity, just like in the back of the room, just like beating the dog shit out of people. Really? Dude, it was like, I don't even think it was like, dude, he was fucking people up. I was like, oh my God, dude. Because in a rock lounge, there's like those stage lights that face you. So you can only really see like up to like the first 3 rows of people, and everything else is just like if they have their phone light out, you can see them there.
Yep.
But he was handing out
Bows
fucking
and
hands, dude, in the
damn.
back of the room, and I was like, oh my God.
That's so funny. Shout out Unity TX. They're so fire.
Shout out Unity.
For sure. Dude, yeah, no, Lotus was there. I had a bunch of people at that show. That was a sick ass show.
Yeah.
Hated the band that opened though. Eurotrip? Was that what the band? Trash. Trash band. Yeah, that was a sick ass show. What would you say you guys is like top 3 favorite shows that you've done this year?
Ooh. So number 1, I would say Madrid on
that-
the
yeah, 'cause
When
of
the
the-
Music Stops tour,
the
Europe
tour.
edition with Jaden. That was by far the best show of the year. It's fucking like 1,300 kids in the room, everyone moving. Not
Really?
not one person gave us the LA treatment. Like it was
Really?
like
That crowd was like, Jaden CM said that the crowd was louder than the house.
Really?
Dude, at one point they screamed so loud that so we had like our drum mics being fed through our ears, and then my mic is pretty loud in my ears, and I turned the mic to the crowd when I was like, make some noise, and I turned it to them, and it was so fucking loud I thought my ears were done.
Just like
And
started bleeding out
I've
the ears.
never seen some shit like that. It happened in London too. Those motherfuckers
Really?
were loud,
I love that.
dude.
I love
Yeah.
that.
would say number 2, I would say London.
Yeah,
Fire.
Madrid is just like, dude, like that energy. I was crying on stage. That was fucking crazy.
That's so sick.
Yeah, even after the set, I like walked back on to do playback for Jaden.
Yeah.
Just, I was like, holy shit, dude, it's fucking
Were they
crazy.
like opening pits and shit or?
It wasn't just pits. They were just having so much fun.
Really?
London had a sick pit.
Yeah.
But Madrid was just like fucking. London was like the vibes were insane and everybody was having fun. But Madrid was like, oh my God, these motherfuckers are out of their mind.
Dude,
Even when we
crazy.
pulled up, there was people like already outside the building with like sace6 signs, posters.
Really?
Dude, for some fans
That's
that
so
show,
sick.
we both fucking like signed something,
Yeah.
and then like a few of the fans came to the next show
Yeah.
in Barcelona with already like our signatures tattooed. Which is insane because
That's
we
so
would get to the
crazy.
next venue with like a couple hours to spare before load-in.
Yeah.
And these motherfuckers went and got tattooed and then drove the same distance to the next city or country.
That's what rock and roll's all
Yeah,
about,
it was
brother.
insane. I'd never have seen anyone like that. 3? I don't know, dude. All of those Europe shows were just so good.
Out of like the shows we played here in America.
I don't even know. I don't think anything comes even close to those Europe shows.
Because what was like the capacity typically for those shows?
No. Fucking Music Box San Diego, BSD. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that was a fucking
That
great
was a
show.
Duty School and Model Dead and who else?
That was it.
Just you three?
Yeah.
That was a great show. All the homies came. It just felt like a real family. You know what I mean?
Sick.
Like everyone drove down from LA, and it was
Sick.
just a great vibe.
And then Freak also joined you guys multiple times out on the Europe tour, right?
Just for one show, yeah.
Oh, really?
In Berlin, yeah.
Oh,
His girl lives out there, and he came on stage and rocked Whisper with us.
Shout out
Then he did
Freak.
Angels and Demons with Jaden too. It was really
Yeah, that was hard.
It was
I
just
saw that.
such a sick vibe. Berlin was another one, man.
How did that tour like come to be? Like, cause I mean, you know, also shout out Jaden.
Shout out Jaden. I love you. I met him at emo night, and we just clicked, started talking, started hanging out, and then we would just be seeing each other out all the time. And like him and our good friend Onyx were telling me, they were like, "We're gonna take you on tour," and I was like, "All right, yeah, like whatever." Like
shout out
hopefully they
Onyx
come
too.
around. Shout out Onyx. Love him to death. And so I was just like, all right, like they're kind of whatever. Let's see if they like follow up on it. And then we were at the Schecter warehouse actually with Garzi. Shout out Garzi.
Garzi's cool as hell.
And he was doing some like playthrough stuff for his upcoming releases and stuff. Yeah, with Jeff. Shout out Jeff Keeler. Shout out Schecter.
Shout out everyone in the world right now for
Shout
sure.
out everybody. And we were just watching them throw down, and then we got the call, and Jaden was like, "Yo, so Europe, are you in? What's up?" And I was just like, "Fuck yeah, let's do it." So then they sent over like the contracts and like agreements or whatever to my manager. Shout out Nikki D. And then we just got it worked out.
Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tour was crazy.
I met him like a good 3, almost 4 years ago now.
Really?
At a Landon session.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Which is cool.
How long you been playing with Landon, by the way?
Have I been playing with Landon?
Yeah.
I only did the
Oh yeah, let me do that real quick.
Oh, if I blink, I'm like, ah.
Quick sponsor break, even though we're not actually sponsored by Liquid Death. But please sponsor us, Liquid Death. We love your drink. Shout out Liquid Death, everybody. Here you go, Noah. Knock yourself out, buddy.
Oh, I love this one.
All right, ready? 3, 2.
Strenuous things.
3, 2, 1. Ooh. But yeah.
I just did 2 shows with him.
2?
Yeah.
Did you do the Blink one?
No. I just did I was just there.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything.
You just stand
I
there.
wrote a bunch of the music that was played with Landon, but I just was there.
What songs have you produced for Landon? Are any of them out?
Just Friends with the Rex. The first one.
Yeah, that one's fire.
Yeah.
Shout out Landon
I was
Barker, too.
I was with him for like 2.5-ish years.
Sick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sick.
2.
That's crazy. I mean, because we just had that show with Landon. That was just a great show. He cut his hand open. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh yeah.
Cut his finger open and just was playing. There was blood all over his white guitar.
A couple of times.
I've never done that. I don't know.
You're like, fuck, and then you just keep going.
Honestly, I have picks jammed in the sides of the and then I just pull them out and
Smart.
yeah. Cause
I fuck up my nails on my guitar so much.
dude, yeah, my nails are
My actual nails, my pointer finger, it just ends up being flat.
really.
Like when the nails curve, it's just flat.
That's literally mine right now. I mean, that's why this nail's always.
So gross.
So I don't go get my nails actually did because they just get destroyed.
Actually did.
Actually
He's like, I
did.
don't get my nails.
Actually did. Nail emoji. But no, that was a cool show. When you guys played that Xposure World show in May, and then the fucking sound went out and everyone was still singing.
That was yes. I would say that is another highlight show of 2024 for sure. Xposure World 6.
6.
Yeah,
Yeah,
6. 6. Yes, I would say 6. Yeah.
6.
That lighting girl was hard as fuck.
She was sick. Yeah.
She's fire.
Bottom lights down. I'm like, okay, cool. I want those.
Yeah.
That was
So
that was
fire.
a highlight too. The sound had cut off right at my last song, which it was right before the hook of Bled, and I thought I had unplugged something, and I think Noah looked back too. When we rewatched the video, he was like, "Did you fucking unplug it? What'd you do?" So I looked and I was like, "No, I didn't do anything." So we kind of just stopped for a second, and then Will just kept going. So I was just like, all right, fuck yeah. So I just like playing redundantly. It's just playing in your ears. So I just kept fucking singing, and
he's like, we're killing it right now.
Yeah,
Really tight.
the crowd just carried the rest of the song, and that was such a beautiful
sick.
experience.
That was so
and
sick.
And we also signed a deal that night, which was fucking incredible. Shout out Version 3. I fucking love you guys.
Don't give him the mic. Oh.
I was so drunk that night, and then I went and married my friends in the morning.
You married your friend?
I literally left the show early, like right at the end of Garzy's set, and hopped on a plane to Arizona and wed my friends.
Oh, okay. I thought you like married your friends.
I officiated a wedding the next morning, hungover as fuck.
That's
and it was sick. Shout out Doza.
As far as influence goes, you know, I think that you guys come from like, you guys are like OGs when it comes to like a lot of these genres and stuff. Yes. So I want to get into like what some of your influences are, because you guys got some deep cuts. So let's hear it.
I feel like we both have very different influences, and that's why I feel like the stuff that we make is the way that we make it, because he has his influences with a bunch of the bands that he likes, and I have mine. So I mean, to start, I would say like, you want to just do like three biggest influences.
Do three.
I would say like as
10.
As a singer, I would say attitude wise, I get like Attitude and Emotion from Paramore, and just Hayley Williams herself.
Classic.
I would say Paramore's a big band of mine, like big in the top 3. I would say melodically, funny enough, it comes from a lot of R&B. Yeah. And like even like 2010s melodic R&B, like hip hop fusion stuff, like Chris Brown, Kid Ink, SZA, like that world of it.
So sick. Love Chris Brown.
Yeah, I mean, band-wise, like growing up, Sleeping with Sirens was my all-time favorite band growing up. Yes, it's Kellen Quinn. I was a huge early Bring. I still love Bring Me, like all the new stuff, but early Bring Me was like the best thing I had ever heard. Yeah. Stand Up and Scream, Asking Alexandria was another big album for me.
You know what song I love off that early Bring Me the Horizon stuff? Is that one song that starts off, it's like a coffee shop song. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, This Is What You See in the Bathroom Stall or whatever.
Something like that. Just a little, it's just a little coffee shop song, and all of a sudden just, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, dude. Favorite band of all time, Issues.
Sick.
Fuck yeah.
Issues.
Yeah, dude. I'll let Noah fucking...
Let's see what Noah's got. It's like Imagine Dragons.
I feel like, I don't know, dude, I was like a Dave Matthews fanboy for like 8 years of my life. I swear to God, when you had to buy songs on iTunes, I had bought over 600 songs of just Dave Matthews.
That's crazy.
I wouldn't cite his influence, but that's how deep in I was into that like jam band shit.
That's wild.
But for like our music, I'd say like I was a huge Glass Cloud guy.
I don't even know who that is.
Josh Travis, he plays in Amir now.
Is it Glass Jaw?
Glass Cloud.
Oh.
With this guy Jerry Roush, he was their vocalist. He actually was in Of Mice and Men for a little bit.
Okay. Yeah.
Dude, sick. He's like one of my favorite vocalists. The guitarist of Glass Cloud was my favorite guitarist. And like there are some like of those like it's just super like genty but like weird time signatures and shit.
Sick.
Yeah. He was also the guitarist in Tony Tap Dance Extravaganza. If you know who they are.
I don't know who that is either.
Just another legendary weird ass fucking like super down-tuned band.
Interesting.
But Glass Cloud's definitely up there. Then North Lane's another huge one.
North Lane.
Obviously now like in today music, Loathe.
Oh yeah, Loathe.
I was also a massive Architect guy. When it comes to my vocals, Sleep Token, yeah. But when it comes to vocals, definitely Sam Carter for me. Landon Tours. Those are two of like my all-time favorite vocalists. Jerry Roush, of course, Glass Cloud. But
you know what's crazy about Loathe? I was listening to just some of their stuff. I went on their Spotify. I didn't realize how poppin' they are on Spotify.
Dude, yeah, but I remember when that album dropped. I had found them when like Babylon came out off of I forget what the album's called, like Cold Sun or something like that.
Yeah.
But that first album, the drummer of my old band was like, he would just find bands. Like he just sat home all day and just fucking did his research.
Yeah.
And he found Loathe like way before they popped. It's funny because a lot of my old band is very influential in like our music now. I think I just kind of subconsciously am like starting to instrumentally write the kind of stuff that we were doing when I was in that band.
Yeah. What was your old band?
Viridian.
Yeah. When was the last time you guys played?
Dude, it was like literally like days before COVID.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you guys break up because of COVID?
I started working at a studio and I was just like, this is making me money. I'm going to go with this. Which makes me sad because I do still want to do one more of that band songs.
Well, do you guys have because you started doing like hyperpop stuff a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Was that before or after?
That was after.
After?
Yeah.
Cool.
But our last show was, I mean, they're still doing stuff, but it's just the drummer Dom.
Okay.
But Carl's in Signs of the Swarm now.
Nice.
Yeah. But fucking dude, like our last show was, I think like 3 or 4 days before COVID.
Really?
Before it became like a national.
Before, yeah, it was just like
they're like you have to
craziness.
stay inside. Mm-hmm. It was Silent Planet. Fucking, oh my god! I literally just saw it was Silent Planet, Invent Anime, and somebody else, and then us. It was like a crazy fucking lineup. Which now that lineup we just saw Invent Anime, and it was like the craziest.
Insane.
Yeah.
Really?
Such a great show.
Bro, like it's like it's one of the tightest bands.
Who opened that? I know it was Invent and the North.
Thornhill.
Thornhill.
Oh, I know Thornhill.
I love Thornhill. So
Yeah.
good. But yeah, just anything like dark and super down tuned. I've always loved like super drop shit my whole life.
Sick.
Yeah. And that's the one music trend that I'm stoked on again is that everybody's tuning low.
Yeah, yeah.
And like it's muddy, it's fucking sick.
Sounds so good.
Dude, it's
Really?
like most of it's in
Highest tuning is drop E.
yeah.
Really?
It's just a full
That's
octave down from
crazy.
standard.
Yeah.
But
That's so crazy.
yeah, full octave down. But the other stuff's in like double drop C sharp.
God,
Yeah.
that is
It's just
so wild.
it's so much more fun, dude. Like
It is.
Yeah.
and also it kind of works out because we don't have a bassist and like everything
It
that we're
fills
playing
in
is
the- yeah.
it's like an animals as leaders effect where it's like
Yeah.
they're both tuned so low that they don't need a bassist.
Yep.
Like I'm literally playing a bass. I'm playing a bass 6.
Isn't there there's a pedal I saw some guy using.
Yeah.
Yeah, it basically plays bass and
He like
Yeah.
I think it's like a guitar mod too.
yes.
Yeah.
Flips his fingers and stuff.
I would
saw
just
it, I was
rather like
damn.
I'm not a huge fan of pitch shifting. I'll do it if I have to because it does sound good.
Yep.
But like if I'm playing something that low, I have to have the strings be low.
Yeah.
Like I'll play 56s in standard. Like if I'm doing like a Lotus set, I'll do 56s.
Yeah.
I need to play fat strings.
Fire.
Otherwise, it's just like it just doesn't feel right. I feel like I don't get any punch, dude. Yeah, we both have 74s on our like I have 74s on my baritone. He has 74s on his 7 string.
Yeah.
The bass 6 is like what?
100.
Yeah, 100.
Dude, I was watching this thing about like new metal when it like kind of the band like Korn and all them started like toying around with like
standard
drop
7-string
tuning and stuff.
tunings.
Yeah, and I was watching Cold Chamber. They were figuring out how to drop their shit, and he just went and got like I don't know if he got bass strings put on a guitar, but just,
Dude, like what you
yeah.
guys had on that red guitar at the headline show for when you guys covered Limp Bizkit. And you
yeah.
They had
Jared.
a 6 string in F sharp. And I was like, what the fuck are these strings? And it was like 80s.
Yeah,
I'm
yo,
like,
shout out Jared,
It was
bro,
like this,
Jared.
yeah, it was so fly. I love that shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
drop
dude.
tune guitars. It's the move.
I agree.
My favorite shit.
I 100% agree. What are some newer bands that you guys have been like listening to as
I
of
would say
lately?
Amira, 100%.
Amira for sure.
Yeah, honestly, that's a great.
There's no phones on set.
Really?
No, I'm kidding with you.
I've been finding some insane.
Dude, I know, bro. I really feel like it's like the SoundCloud era, like how it was in SoundCloud.
Let me start this off. I got some good ones.
Yeah,
Because
you
like
can talk
dude,
your
during
shit.
SoundCloud, it was so much fun, bro. I was just finding all these new artists. I feel like that right now.
Origami Angel, amazing.
Sick.
Land of Talk, so fucking good. Who else have I been like bumping? Elijah, fucking insane.
Elijah. How do you spell Elijah? Like, is it Elijah Heaps or just Elijah?
No, just Elijah. Elijah.
Really?
Yeah.
Sick.
He's our homie. He's fucking sick. The
don't
new
know why it sounds
Sabella
familiar.
album. I don't know. It's
I think I've heard his stuff possibly.
did the new Sabella album. I know Sabella because I'm from that area and that period of time from like East Coast shit. But this band Sabella just dropped a new album and it's one of the craziest, heaviest things I've ever fucking heard in my life.
Sick.
Medium build. I've been on him since before he was fucking lit. Who else? Dude. Acres is fucking sick. Who else? Death Heaven, one of my favorites. I love suicidal depressive black metal. Who else? There's one band that I'm really looking for. Brave New World. That band that you showed me that was in my fans also like. Dude, this band Brave New World is fucking crazy. So good. Soft play is amazing. Colorblind.
Fuck yeah.
Who else? Sea Rose, amazing. This band Max Seal, I cried to their new album like 12 times on this last tour. I already said Land of Talk, amazing. Second Harbor is so good.
Yeah, I did come across their stuff on their ad. I came across one of their ads.
Dude, they are
They're sick.
so good. Your Arms Are My Cocoon. I found out about Merchant Ships.
Merchant Ships. Okay.
You need to go listen to Merchant Ships if you just
out.
like. If you need
we need an
dude.
official Noah Thomas playlist right
Dude,
now.
I did a fucking tour playlist. I
Really?
got excited, dude. I've been finding
so
so
pumped
many
right now.
fucking crazy bands, dude. Dude, I have bands on here that have like 300 monthly listeners. That
I love
it's
that.
just some of the best music you would ever hear in your
Put
life.
them on, bro. I mean, that's what
I know, I'm
needs
rolling
to happen
through.
right now.
Chariot, not new, just amazing. More Max Seal, Bill Murray, Boundaries, another
Bill
one of my
Murray,
favorites.
classic.
Morning Again, Undying, Daylight. Daylight is Super Heaven before Super Heaven. Same
Really?
band, just the previous project they had. Even better than Super Heaven, and that's a very big stretch.
I love Super Heaven's new song. So good.
Yeah.
So good. Music video is dope. Them in the office.
Bayway, New Jersey, fire as fuck, heavy. Nothing Nowhere, obviously.
Dude, that his new fucking little EP was so good.
Rain
That
City-
Aurora song was
Yeah.
crazy.
Rain City Drive, shout out Matt. Over Me is amazing. Have Heart,
I don't know, Have Heart.
crazy OG hardcore band.
Interesting. Really?
Military Gun, disgusting. One of the catchiest albums I've ever heard. Story So Far's new album, unbelievable.
Oh, I haven't. I love Story So Far. Oh yeah,
Captain-
Story So Far's new album.
Story So Far's new album.
Dude, I always think Story So Far is Story of the Year, and I have to I always mix them
Also,
up.
shout out Story of the Year.
Yeah,
Just
no,
on tour with them.
dude,
Yeah.
so good, so good.
Cap'n Jazz, I've found, and it's like the dude from American football's like first band from like college.
That's such a funny name, Cabin
And
Jazz.
it's so good, dude. It's like real fucking like underground shit. Chinese Cigarettes. I don't even know if they even have like more than 100 monthly listeners.
Envy.
Envy. I don't know.
Envy.
I don't know if I know them.
Oh, Mood Ring too. Shout out Mood Ring.
Oh, Mood Ring's fire.
Fucking love them,
Yo,
dude.
they haven't dropped in a minute though. You didn't.
They're working on their new
Really
album.
good.
Yeah.
I had them last year. I always do like albums of the year. I had their album as one
Dude,
of
that
the
fool
top 10
Hunter's
albums.
Shout out Hunter, because you're a fucking madman.
They're
And Austin
so
Coop
good.
too, another madman. Just two of like they've been inspiring like the shit out of this new music. It's just unbelievable.
So good, so good.
Not new, but Viljarda, Humanity's Last Breath. Buster Oldham. Anything that man touches, gold.
Fire.
The best. Envy's a Japanese band. They're old. They're really sick. Love it. I feel like out of like new stuff that I've been listening to, like I said before, Amira, 100%.
Fire.
Elijah, the fucking goats. Fuck yeah.
Sick. Hell yeah.
He just did a whole fucking.
I can keep going.
No, I can keep going, but just because you just said like
Well,
a
we're out
fucking
of
shit
time
ton.
because
Yeah.
Noah listened
We're out of
to
time.
700
You know, he was having way too much fun.
I will link a playlist after this podcast.
You
Do
should.
it, bro. Do it. Dude, no. You know what's funny is because you guys brought up Sleep Token. Did you hear what happened with the Download Fest? They put Sleep Token as one of the headliners, and
and everyone was
motherfuckers
tight.
freaking out about it.
Bro, we said
So
it a million
annoying.
fucking everyone said it. We need new fucking headliners. I'm not.
Yep.
Bro, Sleep Token is doing arenas by
Yeah,
themselves.
exactly.
I know.
Like, listen, we get it.
Straight up.
We get it. All these
Dude.
old bands, like whatever, like legacy acts, we get it. But like, dude, it's time to like actually take
I know.
care of the scene and nurture it even
I
more.
don't want to fucking
This,
see
yeah.
Motley Crue 8,000 times.
No one cares.
Let them fucking retire.
Like fucking, what did like Judas Priest fucking play one or whatever?
I'm not
Or
sure.
whatever it is. It's like, dude, like,
Everybody's
come
seen
on.
Judas Priest. Everybody has seen Slipknot. As a massive Slipknot fan,
Yeah.
Yep.
I've seen them probably more than any other artist.
Dude,
Straight up.
throw some new acts headlining. Bad Omen
Facts.
should be headlining. Fucking
they're on
Day
that one,
Seeker
too.
should be headlining.
Yep.
Fucking, just like we said, Sleep Token. Like, yes, like those, we need new headliners. The people
Yep.
that are actually like doing the numbers of our generation right now.
I
Not some fucking
100%
like,
agree.
if you want a fucking revival festival, like, make one of those.
Yep. So yeah, so with the Download Fest thing, the owner of the owner or the promoter, whatever, of Download Fest went and like on Instagram or something was like, yo, you guys cannot get mad that we're putting new bands on. I put Slipknot, he said I put Slipknot back on back in the day and y'all were complaining too. Like, now is the time that we put new bands on. It's just gonna be old bands forever.
Yeah,
and I love
100%.
all those bands, bro. Like, I mean, Will and I,
they're great bands.
Yeah,
like,
Will and I went to Power Trip, like, and it was older bands too.
They put all these bands who have been headlining literally for 20 plus years.
Yep.
And then like the bands, like the new bands, it's a whole new generation of people, dude. 2.5 decades, it's like, bro, there's a whole new generation of people with their frontal lobe fully developed. They want to see some new shit. Obviously, no disrespect to the bands that everybody grew up on, but it's like, dude, come on. Like, I would like to see some new acts playing.
I 100% agree.
And then it's like all these new bands that you think that are like actually on their way up just get slammed with these shitty ass time slots.
Yep. It's like,
you know, it's a festival. It's a festival with like 80,000 people. They're playing at 11 a.m. Obviously, only like 100 fucking kids are gonna get into the venue.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see? I think it was Rock Am when Sleep Token played. It wasn't even main stage, and everybody from the whole festival flooded that stage. It was like the stage was like that stage was too small for them.
Yeah. Really?
Like crazy. That's how you know that we're in a place right now. Even like Bring Me headlined Rock Am. Like they need to be headlining all this other shit too. Like
Like I think they're finally getting some flowers for sure.
Yes, but it's like they've been a band for 20 years.
I know.
They deserved their flowers years ago.
I know.
That's a band that has never, since I'm a kid, has never been irrelevant.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I mean, you saw I shouted you out in that little comment section. I'd be a comment section warrior. Yeah. I personally think 2025, there's gonna be almost like this. What to say? Not a war, but it's kind of going to be like SoundCloud, where it was like the new heads versus the old heads, and everyone's like, "This isn't rap, this mumble rap."
Well,
and stuff,
what has
to
happen, and I think what's happening with Ceremony Fest is that like there needs to be festivals that are strictly promoting new artists.
Yep.
Like it's happening. I mean, like even newer artists, like. Mm-hmm. I know that like the festival that we're about to play, Ceremony, it might not be on a scale as much as like Louder Than Life is with like these big legacy acts, but I think it's a start for something of that stature.
I agree.
To have like newer bands, you know what I mean, putting on new acts, acts that are just popping in the past 5 to 10 years. Like even that is like that's the structure we need right now.
I know, because even like when we do like these Xposure World shows, it'd be like nobody wants to like sponsor it. Nobody wants
but that's
to
the thing is like
do anything.
What's new is going to become old at one point.
I know.
You know what I mean?
And that's the crazy thing is like no one wants to take risks. Everyone wants to play it safe.
Yes, but I will say that like you guys do such a great job with Xposure World because I feel like a lot of people come to Xposure World, not even just fans. Like there are a lot of like big artists that pull through and like come out and hang out and watch sets, even if their friends are playing or whatever else. Like I feel like you guys do such a good job of navigating LA.
Appreciate it.
And pulling LA together. And dude, this is a hard place to do that.
It is.
You know what I mean? Like this is a hard spot to get everyone in one room to just like bob their heads and you know be there. But like you guys do it. And you guys are putting on for the scene out here. Like it's not like you guys don't just have like some fucking Joe Schmo playing on the stage or whatever. Like it's relevant people in the scene on their way up.
Yep.
You know?
You got to do a lot of research for the bands. I'm like, okay, this person. But I mean, that's the thing is like, you know, with just where music is right now. And I study music history. I'm a music history junkie. The 80s metal, I feel like that whole Sunset Strip scene is exactly what's going on right now. You have all these cool ass bands playing the strip and stuff. And
but what's coming?
That's what I'm saying. I think
think
that like couple artists are gonna pop off.
Yep.
And like another thing too is like people understand is like Xposure World was inspired by obviously multiple things like Vans Warped Tour, MTV, but it was also inspired by this guy named Ricky Rockman, who did this thing called the Cat House in the 80s. He put on Guns N' Roses, like all those bands, and then they hired him to be the Headbangers Ball MTV host. Damn. He's what inspired like all this whole set is like inspired by that.
I mean, have you ever seen the VH1 special about when grunge killed hair metal?
I love that.
That's one of my favorite videos of all time.
Will knows. I've seen that probably 14, 15 times.
Yeah.
I love it.
So like two things that I love a lot from that is like the phrasing that they used for like, they were like, okay, yeah, it's all a party down, like they show the map and they're like, oh, it's all a party down here in LA. But like something was brewing up there.
Yep, up in Seattle.
And I feel like, yeah, we're in LA, but I feel like there's multiple sides to the scene right now in LA. And I feel like the people that we're surrounded by and all the friends that we have and that we work very closely with, I feel like we're that storm brewing.
100%.
For like not only just the city, but I feel like the storm is brewing for the mainstream and for the eye of everything else that's happening. Even with,
I think that the different sort of thing that we're facing that was not relevant in the 80s now is that a lot of LA is like influential people.
Mm-hmm.
And like, obviously everybody likes music, but when it comes to this specific type of music, a lot of it's so fucking funny to me because now that like rock and metal are super fucking popular and like literally even with Knocked Loose at the forefront of national television,
so sick.
It's still so fucking clout driven.
Yep.
Like people will go to shows and just stand there and watch you. It's like, that's not what this fucking entire genre is about, dude.
Yep.
Like go dance, go mosh, go do anything but just fucking look at me like I'm stupid. But that's the thing is that now it's like in the 80s, bro, like motherfuckers got fucked up and partied and went hard at shows and danced and moshed and did everything else in between.
Yep.
But now everybody's got their fucking phones out. Everybody gets
So
camera
annoying.
shy. They have to look cool.
Yep.
Have you ever noticed that people that go to shows in LA will be dressed better in the crowd than the motherfucker on stage? Like you're going to a concert to have people look at you? That's ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
Like dress comfy, throw on a pair of fucking baggy jeans and go dance, go have fun.
Yeah.
Like I would never want to fucking go to a show. Like if I really love the band, I'm gonna go fucking hard, dude.
Yep.
But like if I'm like finding someone new, like I'll get into it, like I'll have fun with it. Nobody wants to have fun with it anymore. Everybody's trying to be somebody, you know? It's annoying. Dude, look at Jaden. Jaden's fucking super successful and he's still at every show moshing,
he was
doing
like
fucking whatever. He does not give a fuck, dude. And that is the sickest thing. And that's why we love him. And he's one of our fucking dear friends. Like,
100%.
I can't
saw him at
stand
the
this
pit
whole
during
like,
beauty
I'm
school
cool.
dropouts.
Yeah, I can't stand that. There's even Coley too, but Coley, bro.
Yeah, Coley's
but like,
crazy.
I can't stand this whole fucking like I'm cooler than the motherfucker on stage ass attitude because we don't think we're fucking cool, bro. We're nerds.
Yeah,
you know,
we're nerds,
bro. Like I don't do lit shit. I sit home and smoke weed. and
make
have
bangers.
A lot of
and
ice
make
cream.
bangers.
And make bangers, but like making bangers isn't like a hot, sexy, lit thing to do. It's like I'm sitting there in my underwear on our kitchen table bench for like 7 hours complaining about how bad my back hurts, and then something cool comes out of it. It's like go to shows and have fucking fun, bro. Don't be lame.
Facts.
What he said.
Yeah, dude. No, I 100% agree because your guys during your set. Jaden and I, we were like in Onyx and Coley.
Yeah, I was looking at all of you guys.
We were all like trying and people were
You guys
not
are my
having
safe
it.
space. I always have my safe space whenever I play a show that it's like either my friends or like fans that like I know that I've talked to before that like if I'm like looking in a big room and I'm getting the LA treatment of everyone just kind of looking at me like that whole vibe. I just like always kind of circle back to that group of people.
Yeah, well, Jaden started like going really hard.
Yeah.
And he bumped into some guy. Some guy got
and they
mad
get
as
fucking pissed.
fuck.
It's like, dude, you're at a fucking rock show. You're at a metal show.
Yeah.
Bro, if I'm playing in anything below drop C and you get bumped into and you have a fit over it, get the fuck out of the venue. It's a metal show. Have some fucking fun, you square.
Like, I understand if we're at Taylor Swift and like someone's like, oh, you bumped into me. It's like my fault, OG.
Yeah.
But like, like, yo, come on, we're at a metal show. Like, jump around, have fucking fun. Like, even at like when Ethan fucking ran off stage, everyone's like, oh my god.
Bro, you hear the fucking song?
Yeah, gnashing teeth. He did a front
The
flip.
guy that he bumped into was like, you broke my glasses. Like, that's not cool. He was like, you're at a fucking metal show. What the fuck is wrong with you? And even at like, I don't know, what was it?
At BSD show.
I'm fucking crowd surfing. Jagger's gigantic, 7 foot.
Bro, yeah.
Asses up in the air going hard. Like,
Yeah.
everyone's like looking at us like, What do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean, dude? Dance, motherfucker. God damn it, dude.
Yeah, and like even we were at Jaden's LA date at, what venue was that? Belasco. Yeah. And he we were up on top of the balcony and he looked on stage and he was like, go down. So like we all ran into the pit, and like there's all these, like, I understand it's like a younger fan base, it's like primarily girls. Like
It does turn up though.
Europe ones that you guys fucking turned up. Hell yeah. Miss you guys. But the LA fans, I feel like it was like we like got into the pit like trying to get everybody around to like jump around, and they were like, do you know how long we waited outside for these spots, and we wanted to get here? I'm like, to do what? Stand there? Like, what? You're at a fucking concert. Look at the beautiful man on stage losing his mind.
If you can't see the artist, crowd surf to the front.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't know what else to tell you.
But so we do the fucking spread. We bring everybody back, make a big circle, and then there's like these older guys in the pit, and we were like, what's about to happen? They about to jump with us? They about to like mosh with us, whatever? And they started losing their minds. They started like fucking dancing and shit, like so real like OG, like fucking, they're from like Venice or some shit. It was so cool. But I will say, let's not discredit everybody, because there are a strong group of people that come out to our shows, and we love you guys so fucking much, and you guys pay money to not be miserable. You guys pay money to have a great fucking time. Just like you're supposed to, singing every fucking word, buying merch, being a part of your local scene, and we're very grateful to have you guys at our shows.
Yep.
Dude, we have some people that will literally like fly to shows.
Yes.
Really?
Still buy a ticket, even though we're like, we'll put you on guest list, so you don't have to buy a ticket.
That's awesome.
And they're just happy to be there, like ecstatic. And that's the fucking coolest thing, dude. Like, when we're up there playing, it's like, dude, like that's who we want to play for.
Yep.
It's people who want to be there.
What has to happen, and what I strongly believe should happen, and I've said it before, but I think that we need to bring aspects of the world that we come from into the world that we are in now. Which I think that, like, if the venue's smaller than 300, there shouldn't be a fucking barricade. Run on stage, jump off.
100% agree.
Like
God, I love when people jump off the stage,
move
like
around. Like,
it feels
dude, like,
so
it's
cool.
Like that's what makes a show a show. Like the environment that you're in. Like, I don't know, man. There's just something about the energy of like going to a show and leaving and just continuing to talk about, and did you see when this guy did this? Oh, this guy did that? Not like, and then that one band played. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like that actually gives you something to fucking remember, which is so beautiful.
Literally watch one video from Sound and Fury in the past 3 years and see if anybody in that crowd is complaining.
Yeah. Dude, even like on a...
literally, bro, it's not even like... There's like indie bands on Sound and Fury that people are still, like thousands of people throughout the day will climb out the stage, sprint across, and fucking Nacho Libre Hail Mary into the crowd.
Straight up.
And it is the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life every single time.
I love that.
And nobody's like, they're all like, that was so much fun. I love being alive and doing fun things.
Dude, no, well, I think
I love doing lit shit.
The other thing too is like, I think that, you know, like you said, we're gonna have to bring it into the culture, because like, dude, I'm a huge Offspring fan. Fuck fan.
Yeah.
Loved Offspring. I was watching them on national television.
Right now,
I was watching them do like some show on national television, and I watched them do an interview afterwards, and they're like, they were trying to tell us that we couldn't have fans on stage, and we said, fuck you guys, and they let all the fans on. Fans are jumping off in the stage. It's like filmed like live television. I'm like, dude, that was like...
Everybody loves talking about the golden days of music. I wish Woodstock was still a thing. You motherfuckers could not handle Woodstock.
I know.
Motherfuckers went days without eating. High as fuck off everything.
Shit fucking
crowd
manure everywhere.
On a board made of fire.
Dude.
On a cardboard box that's on fucking fire. They've been tripping for 72 hours, and these motherfuckers are like, I don't want to get my Dior's dirty.
and y'all are crying about waiting outside for some spots to go stand there in the crowd and look at my boy like this.
I know, bro. Dude.
Fucking ridiculous.
Dude, no, I mean, I could literally banter about that shit forever, bro, because I think it's just so interesting, like where we are as in music, in society, and just with pop culture. Because I mean, with pop culture, one last thing I want to touch up on too is I'm very curious to see what happens in 2025, because I feel like we're getting to a point where TikTok's like becoming almost like a dinosaur. TikTok's like a dinosaur now, and I don't think it's doing shit for anybody.
I just feel like that wave of overly telling someone to listen to me,
Yeah.
and then just like that's dying out. The whole like promotional side of like TikTok and shit like that. I feel like it's gonna, if people are still gonna be posting videos like that next year, it's gonna be on like a super artistic level of like an artist, which I feel like it still is cool to make videos with your music and stuff, and like whatever else. But I feel like live music is fully coming back to the way that it was.
I agree.
And like even now, like what we've experienced and like what we've gained over the past year or two, I would say is like actual like gaining an actual fan base from just playing shows in your city and just traveling. Like we're fortunate enough to be able to tour and do all that stuff, and you see it happen. Like
100%.
You see the same people coming back. Like we're building a world out here.
Real fan base.
Yeah, and
Real
it's like truthfully, like we definitely got some love and some help from the internet, and I'm very grateful for everyone that's interacted with one of our TikToks or videos or whatever. But it's like, respectfully, that it's from how many shows we've played out here, how many times we've opened, or how many times we've done this or done that. It's like you progress up in that world and you build it further and further.
100%.
All of this shit, like all of this super fucking engaged social media shit isn't real. Like if you really think about it, dude, those streams mean fucking nothing, dude. You might get a couple bucks from DistroKid or whatever the fuck you use. But like people aren't coming to your shows. Dude, I'll see people blow the fuck up on TikTok, Instagram, whatever it is, get this crazy fat deal, $2-3 million, $4 million deal.
Can't put shit
and can't even pull fucking
and,
like 90 kids to their hometown show. Like bro, in LA, if you're that fucking lit, you should absolutely be able to bring at least over 500 people.
Couldn't
if
agree
you're that
more.
fucking lit, because this is one of those big music cities in the country. It's like the hub for everything artistic. And you're telling me you're not even bringing 100 kids to your show after your like #1 TikTok viral song? Like, come on, dude. Like, you need to get like, and also without even playing a show, dude, you need to get in the field. Everybody's too worried about their first impressions. Like, go out there and do the real work, man. Go play. Go open for people. You don't need a manager if you aren't fucking super famous. You can do it yourself, man.
100% agree.
Like that real life interaction, it's tangible. You're there. If you're opening a show, somebody sees you, they might fall in love with you. Oh, you have merch right there. Oh my God, guys, look at this new shirt I just got. That's the real work, is the word of mouth and being there in real life.
On that topic, I think TikTok's been one of the most damaging things to just music in general. Like at first it was like, oh, this is like a nice little platform, and I think it still can help people, get some eyes and stuff, but it's destroyed what music was always about. It was like going out, going to shows, because I come from bands. I played in bands growing up, and I was also in that sound, the SoundCloud era was the purest way of online.
People just having fun, dude.
Fun, bro.
Fun and new.
So much fun.
Now people are. I'm so sorry. And now people are just obsessed with the fact that they need one song to pop. And it's like, dude, what do you mean? You might get some quick money and be good and like be happy for a little bit, but it's like you really want one song for people to identify you by. I want people to love all of my songs, and I want to love all of my songs. I don't think that's a. I think that this new wave of promotion and social media has put us in such a box with this like trying to build an identity off of one song.
Cool. I agree.
feel like people aren't even people right now are so worried about like virality, and like they're less worried about like their music actually resonating with somebody and connecting to it. And I think that that's a serious topic. Because like even what we were just talking about, the SoundCloud world, I feel like what that world doesn't get a lot of like credit for is like how many people actually fucking connected to that.
They built
that
real
was
fan
like
bases.
Like I've heard people have the conversation, which I do think is very valid for a different topic, but I feel like people have said like, oh, like hyperpop was the grunge to emo rap as like it was hair metal. Like yes, I think that did come later, but I think that emo rap was also like it brought back like the times of the 90s when music became real again. Because like what was before emo rap in like not really
the worst
not
era
really an
ever.
alternative world, but it was like the clout era and like all that kinds of music or whatever. Like
it's like Macklemore and Chainsmokers.
Yeah, like shit like that. And then you have this wave of like kids who are just talking about the most real shit and built like even Suicide Boys and like Pete X, like that
real fan base,
that
real
whole world.
rock.
It may not have been the most talented of music.
Yeah.
It was real raw emotion.
It was very genuine emotion, but like the fan base is built off that, and like the world that was built from that shit is fucking beautiful. And I think that needs to come back into music.
I agree.
Feeling needs to come back into music.
I totally agree.
Fuck this. Let me make this song because I know it's gonna go viral on TikTok.
Oh, this will be perfect. 15 seconds of a song.
Fuck that. If this song isn't gonna, if this song isn't gonna heal this kid going through some problems in his life, his or her life, fuck that. You know what I mean? Like,
I 100% agree.
That's what it has to. You know, I feel like just make somebody feel something.
Exactly.
Even the way people are on stage nowadays. You know, like put on a show, make somebody feel emotion.
Well, yeah, dude. I appreciate you guys coming on the show. A lot of big things coming from you guys. I mean, big shows, big tours and festivals.
Yes.
And some new bangers in the vault.
Fuck yeah.
So, all right. Thank you guys. sace6, Noah Thomas, but now sace6, the new group.
sace6.
And yeah, we'll catch you next time.
How come I don't feel devotion?